Dang.
It's some advanced color printer.
Gosh, dang it. What am I to do? Hold on.
Yeah, I definitely have to look up the church. The priest there must know something about the smoky lights. A printed picture of the... Ugh, I feel strange.
Okay. Wait! I am very intelligent, as you may already know. Wait, we got a phone book. Wait, I am smart.
The church logo does look very similar to the smoky lights. Good thing I have the address right here.
I thought there'd be... Wait.
I don't see how those things...
Ah! Okay.
That combination makes no sense.
Listen.
I already showed her that.
You're right. You know what? How about this?
Look what I got last week. Wow.
Oh.
Well, you're done.
Listen. I am trying. I'm locked in this room.
Nah, I have nowhere I need to go right now. Nah, I just got up.
What do you want from me?
I can certainly see the appeal of... Phew, close one.
Wait, what?
I can certainly see the appeal of blindly rummaging through Eileen's clothes, but seriously, I've got better things to do. Phew,
Close one? What are you hiding in there?
Eileen's girly...
Hilarious, Kathy.
Oh, come on, Eileen. You have to admit that Mildred is a funny name.
Sometimes I wonder why I even hang out with you.
Me too. I can be a real bee.
Fam, what? Okay.
Honestly, she can believe in what she wants as long as she doesn't try to shove it down my throat.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
What?
Eileen's
How?
obnoxious alarm clock. The noise makes me want to stab myself with something dull.
Oh, so nothing for that,
Would you
Eileen?
look at that. She's actually human.
What an amazing compliment.
What?
That movie's not out yet. It's a promo poster Eileen got for being an extra. She tells everyone who walks in here the same joke. Spoiler alert, the boat sinks.
I'm right here, you know.
Oops. Forgot.
Titanic?
I'm fairly sure it's about some guy who falls.
No, it's not. You're totally just making that up.
What gave it away, Captain Obvious? I think that movie is about a girl. Oh, wait. That's every romantic comedy ever.
Oh, Kathy. I bet you love them just as much as I do.
Shut up. We meet again, Mr. Bear.
Stay away from him, you violator.
Wait, what? You violator. Okay, buddy.
Would you look at
What an amazing...
makeup check, hair check, horrible mood, and contempt for humanity check.
You forgot about your resting scally face.
Oh my.
Totally do not have a... Well,
Told you.
That's an achievement? Okay, buddy. Sure. I'm so done. That you had to do that.
That shape has to be significant somehow.
Sixty. Wait.
No use in scanning that.
Okay. So I find out what to do. You tilted.
I don't want to print that part of the image.
In your inventory, look at picture of red flower. I don't have red flower. Wait.
Unusual flower over there, though. Never seen anything like it. Maybe worth printing?
What? Sure.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's all there is to find in this picture.
I hope to never use a walkthrough.
Things are shaping up. I'm starting to get some good leads on the picture of the
I'm just really dumb
Cool.
or
Is
something.
there anything I can help with?
Well, my side of the room is starting to get a bit messy. There's always that.
I meant with the investigation, silly.
I guess you could try to find out more about these lights. Maybe figure out where that picture was taken.
I know exactly where to start.
Good. I'm gonna get some food now before I pass out.
Okie dokie. I'll grab my books and get cracking.
All right, see you in a bit. Hey.
Hey!
So, any progress with the search?
Yeah, I was able to identify that flower. It's called the red scythe, or Rosea falcus. I discovered that there was a small nature reserve near Conwell Springs, which was established in '89. The red scythe is on their list of endangered plants. I made a photocopy of the botany book page in case you want it later.
That's something. I should go check it out. Maybe I can narrow down the place where that picture was taken. And, good work, Eileen.
Happy to help. So what?
Oh, hang on. I'll go get that.
Okie dokie.
Oh, snap.
Hello?
This is Erica Wade calling for Kathy Rain.
Speaking.
Miss Rain, this is terribly awkward. I realize now how rude I was before. I wanted to apologize and ask if there is anything I can do.
She would rub it in, but you sort of need some information.
Apology accepted. You can start by answering a few questions.
Very well.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather that night in '81?
Not really, no. But what I do know is how it destroyed Father.
It did?
Oh, yes. The two of them were great friends once. And when Joseph was hurt, they hadn't been talking for some time. Father always hoped they would be able to reconnect one day. He kept putting it off, believing they had time. But in the end, it never happened.
So, what were things like back when they were still good friends?
Oh, they were like peas in a pod. Always sharing their war stories and laughing together. In a way, Joseph became the uncle I never had. He was around a lot when Father went out on business trips. Later on, I even met you a few times, when you were just a baby.
I don't remember any of that.
Oh, no matter, you were so little then.
Erica, I have to ask, why were you so defensive on the phone earlier when I tried to reach out?
Oh, I don't know, Kathy. Our families haven't been in touch for a long time. I don't remember exactly when it happened, but we all started drifting apart. My guess is that it had to do with Father's growing wealth. Friendship needs common ground, and we started living in different worlds. What happened to your grandfather was the final nail in the coffin. Father just couldn't bear seeing him like that, neither alive nor dead.
All right, that was quite the conversation.
What do you know about Lily Myers?
She was a young artist who lived somewhere in Conwell Springs. Killed herself, if I recall correctly. Dreadful thing. But other than that, not much. We never knew the family.
Do you recognize the nickname Cocky? It may be an Air Force call sign.
I can't say that I do. Father had many friends in the Air Force, but no one I can recall by that name.
What can you tell me about Mr. Wade?
My father is a great man. He has so many ideas, so much left to realize, which makes it hurt so much more to see him like this.
See him like
Like
what?
The illness and everything, of course.
Right. Yeah, it must be hard.
Oh, yes, indeed. I wish he wouldn't be so stubborn with his treatment. He could go to any state-of-the-art hospital, but insists on being treated in that backwater clinic in Conwell Springs.
The community clinic in the middle of town?
Yes. It's like he's given up and is just waiting for the inevitable to happen.
Okay.
What do you know about Lily Myers' art?
Oh, that little girl had a twisted mind, let me tell you that. Oh, my father used to have a few pieces of hers in his collection. Horrible things. I couldn't understand why he ever decided to procure them in the first place.
You say used to have. Did he get rid of the paintings?
Oh, either that or he put them in storage somewhere. I haven't seen them for years. I never bothered to ask him why. Glad to be rid of them, quite frankly.
All right.
Do you know anything about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
It's the one and only church in Conwell Springs. I was baptized there, and I married my husband there.
Anything out of the ordinary about them?
Oh, not really. They seem like a typical church to me.
Okay.
Okay, that's all I needed.
Very well. Feel free to call back if you have any more questions.
Please. Yeah.
All right. Wade is in Conwell Springs. He's being treated in the clinic.
Okay.
That was Erica Wade. Her father is being treated at the clinic in Conwell Springs.
Being treated? He's sick?
Looks that way. Small miracle they managed to keep it out of the press.
Yeah, I suppose you're returning to talk to him?
It'll have to be tomorrow. It's quite late for that now.
I suppose. Scrabble?
Oh, you're so on. I will crush you.
Mate, what? Oh my gosh. Wow, they're hypnotic. What the heck? This is her dream.
Turning your pawn into a queen. Is that the plan, buddy boy? You know me. I'm always playing the long game, old friend.
What the heck?
That may be, but you're running out of pieces.
This is at the
First you
cabin.
lost your queen, then your knight. All that matters is the king. Illusional as always. The king is dead. Long live the king. Check.
What the heck?
Good morning, sunshine.
Please tell me I dreamt all those Scrabble losses last night.
3 times in a row.
Rub it in, why don't you? I'll just go strangle myself now.
Oh, you. Don't be a sore loser. So what's the plan today?
Mr. Wade is the plan. I'll head for the clinic right away. While I'm at it, I'm gonna check out the church and the nature reserve.
Okie dokie. What can I do to help?
Why don't you continue looking into the lights? I have a feeling they're the key to solving all of this. You could also look up the history of Conwell Springs in general, see if anything unusual has been going on.
I'll get right on it.
Great. Thanks, E.
Oh, by the way, don't forget to check out the page I gave you about the red scythe. It's a pretty interesting flower.
Right. Yeah. It's a photocopy of a book page with information about the red scythe flower. Here's an interesting segment. Another interesting trait of the red scythe is the smell, which is familiar to that of a pepper. The pollen of the plant has also been known to cause hallucinations in concentrated amounts.
Mate, what?
Native American tribes harvested and smoked the plant for that reason, but the flower never caught on as a modern recreational drug due to the difficulty of growing it.
Sure.
That action doesn't seem productive to me.
You're right.
That action did.
I don't know why I thought that was no work, but hey, a man can try.
All right, I'm off. Peace out, E.
Okie dokie. Good luck and see you later.
Oh, the clinic and okay, we got 3 locations. Off to the clinic we go. It's the bum. It's the bum.
Yep, it's full of trash. Figure that.
Mate,
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. It's that homeless guy who helped me distract Lenny.
no more distractions now.
We meet again, Mr. Homeless Guy.
Homeless? That's the worst thing I ever heard of, and totally untrue.
Are you sure about that?
So, what's up with the trash can? Digging for treasure?
Well, I'm just going through a rough patch. By the way, you owe me $10.
Nah, you agreed to 7.
You're busting my balls here.
Better get those balls checked out in this clinic then.
Oh my gosh.
Like a stake through the heart.
What do they call you anyway?
Goober. Everyone calls me Goober.
All right, I'm Kathy.
Pleasure to meet you.
So, what's your story anyway?
My story?
Yeah, don't all bums have a story?
For your information, this is all just a dry streak in my showbiz career.
Is that so? I don't recognize you at all.
I used to have more hair.
That I actually believe.
Come on, man. Frankie Gold is my stage name. Surely you must have heard of me.
Not really, no.
Oh, come on. I have starred in dozens of Hollywood movies.
Sure about that?
Silencer to Lambert, Jacob's Bladder, The Usual Surprises, Natural Born Killers.
Not ringing any bells.
Kids these days, no appreciation for quality cinema. Breaks my heart.
Mate, what?
I need to ask you a few questions.
Sounds serious. Ask away.
He's so cooperative.
Do you know what happened to Joseph Rain in 81?
I most certainly do.
What?
What? Tell me.
Are you sure you want to know? Not everyone can handle the truth.
Oh, just spit it out.
Okay, here we go.
I hate him already. I hate him.
Abducted by aliens.
I should have known better.
Oh, I saw it, man. A big, huge light. I was a bit drunk at the time, but I had my reasons. My wife had just left me, taking the dog, not to mention I was being conscripted for the war. But I'm telling you, those goddamn aliens took him and they experimented on him. And that's why he was so messed up when they put him back.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop you there.
Open your mind, man.
Do you know who Lily Myers was?
Yep, my dad was the one who found him floating in the lake.
Okay.
Really? What can you tell
That's
me
depressing.
about her?
Ah, geez, not a lot. Teenage girls, man, they're like their own species. It's impossible to figure out. Not to mention how that entire family ain't like people.
Now that's an understatement. Nearly started brawling with Sue the first time I met her.
She could sure deal out a mean whooping, that lady.
Do you recognize the nickname Cocky?
Why, I used to call myself that back in Nam. Oh, how I miss that marvelous youthful ego of mine.
Ugh, why do I even bother?
Uh-huh.
Do you know who Charles Wade is?
Sure, he's been holed up in this clinic for the last couple of weeks.
What?
You saw Charles Wade go in there?
Well, yeah, I just told you, man.
How did he look?
Okay, I guess. Still walking, at least.
What do you know about Lily Myers' art?
Nothing but hearsay. People say it was pretty deranged.
Okay.
What's your opinion on the Church of the Holy Trinity?
I'd say they're good people. Isaac, the priest, is, anyway. His dad, Father Bill, on the other hand, though, he and the people he had around him were into some weird shit.
What kind of weird shit?
I don't know, they were like a cult or something. Billy prays himself at the top. Really shifty bunch of folks. Isaac turned it all around when his dad kicked the bucket, made it a proper church.
Interesting.
Huh.
Do you know anyone else who was involved in the old church?
Not really. I tried to stay as far away from those people as possible. Ask Isaac about it. He's a friendly guy.
All right, I might do that.
Sure.
Okay, that's enough serious questions for now.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'm off.
Bye.
Wait, nope.
Hey,
Oh, hi.
Hey, doofus.
so tell me about this acting career of yours.
What about it?
Ow.
Tell me about the silence of Lambert.
Lawrence Lambert, a real estate agent, suddenly turns mute overnight. For weeks, he tries to communicate with customers using a self-invented sign language, only to realize that true love needs no communication at all. He marries his housekeeper, who only knows 2 words in English, yes and clean. In the end, Lawrence dies of a heart attack in the arms of his lovely wife, Consuelo Lambert Vasquez. Based on a true story.
What?
I'm not sure I want to know what Jacob's Bladder is about, but I'm gonna ask anyway.
Jacob's Bladder. The tragic story of Jacob Cobb, a schizophrenic man who forms an imaginary romantic relationship with his bladder.
What?
During long and joyful monologues on the can, he starts referring to his nether regions by the name of Jenny.
What?
Sadly, before Jacob has a chance to elope with his sweetheart, he gets committed to an asylum due to increasingly erratic behavior. After a big fight with his paramour, Jacob refuses to pee for a week, and he dies from a ruptured bladder.
Give me the rundown on the usual surprises.
A lighthearted comedy taking place during the surprise birthday party of 34-year-old Sid McBacon. The story is told from 8 different perspectives to keep the audience guessing who the protagonist actually is. The movie ends with the biggest surprise of them all. Sid suddenly dies of an epileptic seizure. I guess it's more of a dark comedy.
Okay.
Natural bald killers?
It's a dystopian vision of the future where people are valued by the quality of their hair. The protagonist, Eddie Zephyr, turns bald in high school. One day, he has simply had enough of all the teasing and the bullying, and he completely snaps and heads out on a scalping spree in search of the perfect head of hair. Eddie makes his way to Mexico for an illegal hair transplant. However, he has an adverse reaction to the anesthesia and he dies on the operating table.
Mate, what?
Why do you always die at the end of your movies?
Typecasting.
Oh,
Okay.
Never mind.
Not the cultured type. I understand.
No, they don't quite
Okay,
cultured.
I'm off.
Bye.
What's down here?
No thanks. Women's magazines make my brain melt.
Dang, mate.
A calendar from 1991.
So that one's on.
Guess they really liked that year. I can't read it from here. Pretty sure she would object to that.
Nah, I think we'll be fine.
Excuse me, nurse? Hey, nurse!
There's no way in.
Yeah?
Oh, a youngin. That was an order. That was an order filler. Girl. Yeah, whatever.
They don't pay you much, huh?
No shit. What do you want?
Okay.
I'm here to see Charles Wade.
Never heard of him. Anything else?
Bullshit. I know he's here. Listen, it's okay. I'm a friend of the family.
No, you're not, and I said he's not here. Don't make me call security.
What a bitch. I need to get rid of her somehow. Smoking allowed. Guess this place is a bit behind on healthcare regulations. Rows and columns of files. Probably easier to use the computer if I need to do some digging. Uncomfortable, hard plastic chairs. It's like they're intentionally trying to keep people out. Was expecting plastic, but this looks like a real plant. I prefer to smoke outdoors.
Come on, you want to get her moving, don't ya?
No point. I wouldn't even know what room to go to.
Kathy! She's like, no! We're gonna use the bomb.
Hey, doofus.
Oh, hi.
I love how you call him doofus.
So, how good an actor are you?
The best. The very best.
You know, that nurse in there, she said she loved you in all those movies, and that she always wished you'd give her a live performance.
I knew it. She always gave me these strange looks. I thought it was contempt, but her face must just be cramping up from shyness.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have
Oh,
to
gotcha.
oblige. Which movie do you think she'd like the best?
Hold up. That was an accident? I have to.
Definitely Jacob's Bladder.
I'm feeling the pressure.
I gotta see this.
Oh, Jenny, everything is forgiven. You and me were like peas and carrots. I'm just so full of your love that I think I'm about to burst. Jenny, where did you go? I don't feel so good. Thank you. You've been a great audience.
Mate.
electrifying performance. I'll have to intervene somehow. A computer. She looks bored out of her mind. Hey, doofus.
Oh,
Hey.
sure. Any-
Natural bald killers would be the obvious choice.
Ball, move.
I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted by that.
Renee, you've been such a good friend. I can't thank you enough for making me whole again.
I don't want to
Turn
interrupt the
this
show.
scout into a breathtaking golden carpet.
I can't
Such
reach
as
from
the
here.
world has never seen. Okay, doctor.
Again?
I'm counting
No
down now.
thanks. I'm gonna have to think outside the
10,
box.
9,
Smoking.
8, 7, 6.
I prefer to.
Thank you,
Frozen.
thank you. You've been a
No
great
thanks.
audience.
Uncomfortable, hard.
Think what outside the box? If this works the way I think it's gonna work.
Hey, doofus.
Oh,
Hey.
sure.
Definitely.
I'm gonna have to do the bladder and taste the man. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. I gotta see this. I gotta see this.
Oh, Jenny, everything is forgiven.
No way.
You and me were like peas and
Good
carrots.
idea, but it wouldn't match his.
I'm just so full of your love that I think I'm about to.
What?
Jenny, where did you go? Oh, I don't feel so
Good idea, but
Thank you, thank you. You've been a great audience.
I wish, but she'd just call security on me.
Would it? Okay.
Hey, doof.
Oh,
Hey.
sure. How business as usual.
Let's use the taser, boys.
I can't believe you guys did all this for me. You know, what's the smell? Bacon? Oh, Bobby, my head hurts. Ah!